They called him Caused. Thunder rolled across the sky. Inside the mud house, women stood frozen. Fear filled the room. A baby cried. One woman pointed at the sky. Why is the moon like this? Another shook her head. This is not a normal child. Lightning flashed outside. The old midwife held the baby. Her hands began to shake. She looked at the child's face and stepped back. This child came with signs, she whispered. She wrapped the baby in cloth and slowly moved away. No one stepped forward. No one wanted to carry him. She turned to the mother, Sarah. Sarah looked at the baby. Fear filled her eyes. She did not move. Morning came, but fear came with it. In the village square, people gathered, whispering, pointing. One voice rose from the crowd. A child born under a red moon. Another answered, disaster follows such children. The chief stepped forward. His face was hard. If we keep this child here, the gods will be angry. Sarah held the baby. Her hands were shaking. An old man shook his head. Take him away, or misfortune will follow us. Sarah looked around. No one met her eyes. Tears rolled down her face.
Welcome to Zane TV, where African stories breathe. The home of powerful African stories. Relax and let the story begin. Don't forget to subscribe.
The next morning, just before sunrise, the village lies in silence. Only the wind stirs the trees. Sarah walks alone. The baby cries in her arms. Each step feels heavier than the last. Fear outweighs love. She stops in front of a small, broken hut. Its roof sags. Its door leans tiredly on its hinges. She looks down at the child. Her hands tremble. Slowly, she kneels and places him gently at the doorstep. The baby cries louder. She hesitates. Tears fill her eyes. For a fleeting moment, she almost picks him up. Then she turns and runs. The door creaks open. An old woman appears, Mama G. Her eyes meet the baby's, then drift to the empty road. She exhales softly. Mama G with a sad smile. Ah, the world has cast you aside as well. She bends, scoops the child into her arms, holding him close. Mama G whispering, then you will be mine. She carries him inside. The door closes quietly behind them. A few years later, children scatter as he walks past, leaving footprints in dust that seem to linger. Women clutch their children tightly, pulling them behind their skirts. A voice hisses from the shadows, don't let him touch you. They called him many names, but never human. The boy bends to help an old man lift firewood. The man smiles faintly, grateful. Days later, the old man coughs violently in his hut, fever burning his cheeks. Villagers gather outside, murmuring, pointing at the boy as he passes. They shouted, it's him. The boy sits alone by the river, skipping stones. Birds fly overhead, but not a single child comes near him. He tends a stray dog that follows him, feeding it from his small loaf of bread. The dog wags its tail, the only companion who trusts him. He tries to play with other children. A ball rolls to him. A girl reaches out. She hesitates, then grabs it back quickly and runs, glancing fearfully over her shoulder. He reaches into a well to fetch water. A villager yells from the road, Villager, stay away from our water. Night falls. The boy watches from the shadows as villagers celebrate a festival. Lanterns glow. Laughter fills the air. He steps closer, hoping to join. The laughter stops as they see him. Lanterns tilt. Fear ripples through the crowd. He walks home alone. Moonlight reflects in his eyes, showing a mix of sorrow, defiance, and longing. Even when he did good, they blamed him for misfortune. Even kindness became fear. The boy helps a sick child, carrying her to safety. Later, she recovers, but whispers still follow him. It's him. It's him? He stands on a hill overlooking the village. Shadows stretch long. He clenches his fists, alone but unbroken. A storm brews in the distance, clouds rolling like a warning. In their eyes, he was never one of them. He was something else. A goat lies dead in the middle of the path. Flies swarm. Its eyes are still open. A crowd gathers. Villagers shaking with fear. Since that boy passed here, nothing has been right. Cut to the fields. Dry, cracked earth. Crops blackened. Stalks collapsing in the wind. Woman wailing. It is the cursed one. He has poisoned the land. The young boy stands at the edge of the crowd, silent, still, taking it all in. Mama G steps beside him, firm but gentle. James, ignore them. James turns to her, his eyes full of doubt and pain. James whispering, "Am I truly bad, Mama?" She pulls him into a tight embrace. Suddenly, a man stumbles. Another collapses. Panic ripples through the crowd. People begin coughing. One spits blood. The villagers began to die mysteriously. Strong men fall to their knees. Children cough, trembling, blood on their lips. The chief steps forward to speak and collapses in front of everyone. Chaos erupts. Villagers shouting, panicking, "It's him. The cursed boy. He has finally killed us." They surge toward James like a wave. Hands reach for him. Stones are picked up. Mama G steps in front of him, spreading her arms. Mama G roaring with fury. "You will pass through me first." The crowd hesitates. The wind howls. James stands behind her, shaking, not with fear, but with something awakening. A sleek car kicks up dust as it pulls into the village. Villagers stare, whispering. A doctor steps out, carrying a briefcase. He scans the anxious crowd. The doctor said, "Let me see your water source." He kneels by the river, dipping vials into the water. His brow furrows as he examines them. The river is contaminated. The water wasn't properly treated. And this has caused the sickness and deaths throughout the village. Villagers gasp, fear and shame spreading across their faces. The doctor and chief trace the river upstream. James walks silently behind them, his expression calm, almost otherworldly. The doctor kneels beside James, examining him. His eyes widen. Doctor amazed. This boy. His body is resisting the poison completely. His blood neutralizes toxins. There's something unique in him, an immunity no one else has. What does that mean? They ask. Doctor said, he is the cure. James, he carries what can heal the land. His body produces a natural antidote, something no one else can. The crowd stares in awe. Sarah steps forward, trembling, tears streaming down her face. She kneels before James, hands shaking. Sarah said, "James, forgive me. I hid you at Mama G's hut and ran away. I thought it would keep you safe, but it only caused fear and suffering." James looks at her, eyes calm but piercing. He glances at Mama G, who stands beside him, steady and resolute. James said, "I was sent by the gods. I was sent to heal this land, and to save our people." Sarah's voice breaking. "Yes, but you forgive me." James nodding slowly. "I forgive you. Fear made you run. Mama G kept me safe. And now, the village will live." Silence. The villagers hold their breath. James steps forward. Treatment is administered using his blood. People recover, coughing up the poison. Life returns to the village. Flowers bloom, water runs clear. The sun rises in brilliant light. The cursed child became the chosen one. Sarah kneels nearby, tears on her cheeks, relief washing over her. James calm, prophetic. "I was never cursed. I was sent." And the village that once rejected him now survives because of him, because he was sent by the gods to heal their land. Never call someone cursed when you don't understand their destiny.
Thank you for watching Zane TV. Please like, share and subscribe. More powerful African stories are coming your way. Stay tuned.